Self-defense is positive. All right. It is 6:55 p.m., September 29th. Yeah, I say, confines of love. So if you can't defend yourself and you need self-defense, you use it. I don't know what the hell these two lovely people are talking about. They drive me crazy. Um, Granted, I have no say in anything anyways, because if I did, they'd all be in prison already. Every evildoer, the weapons would be out of space. The weapons would be out of terrorist hands. Now, food for thought. Key point. Uh, you should ponder this. If you know this advanced technology is in the hands of people with psychiatric illness, desperation, people who have demonstrated a lack of responsibility repeatedly for 5 years and 7 months and maybe even longer, um, looking at life in prison, multi-trillion-dollar lawsuits, so desperate. And this tech is in their hands. And then they also have homicidal tendencies, no respect for human life, lack all responsibility, are criminals and thieves. It would be irresponsible of you to not report this to the United Nations, especially technology this advanced. It would be more than inhuman stupidity to not bring this to the attention of the United Nations. You may have psychiatric illness if you wouldn't report that, something like that. WMDs in space, technology that's highly advanced where people can put devices in your nervous system and in your brain covertly and commit espionage, economic espionage, financial crimes. And this technology is in the hands of desperate people, irresponsible people, people with more than conflicts of interest, um, meaning they're desperate, and they lie to save their skin. Um, People have demonstrated repeatedly their threats to humanity. It would be, it's your moral obligation to report that. It's your obligation to humanity when this sort of technology is in the hands of criminals and terrorists and thugs and irresponsible people. Anyone not reporting that may have psychiatric illness more than inhuman stupidity may be involved. Because any normal civilian would report WMDs in space. They would report these implantation weapons in the hands of evildoers and people who are unfit to be in society, in the hands of people with poor decision-making capacities. It'd be a no-brainer for a civilian. So you need to explore why these people aren't reporting this, whether they're civilians or whether they are have psychiatric illness more than inhuman stupidity or involved if they actually know about this tech. Because it would make no sense to report something like this, especially in the hands of evildoers and people who are unfit to be in society, especially to the United Nations, CIA, FBI, and as many intelligence communities as possible.